What's up, YouTube? Today I have our fourth Wi-Fi battle against a passerby named Jasson. I am using my same team as yesterday, and looking at his team real quick, you can see the Ninetales, with probably has Drought, the Chandelure, which I'm assuming is Scarfed, the Caesar and Gardevoir, which one of those will be his Mega, the Mamoswine, which I'm predicting as his lead to set up the Stealth Rocks, and the Dragonite, which I'm not too worried about as long as I can get my own Stealth Rocks up. So yeah, let's get started. I am going to lead with my Empoleon, like I said, to set up the Stealth Rocks and break the Dragonite's multi-scale. But he leads with his own Dragonite. Or he leads with his Dragonite, so yeah, he's going to go straight off for an Earthquake, which I didn't really see coming. But my Empoleon takes out like a boss and lives with 4 HP, and I'm able to get my Stealth Rocks up on the field. A little bit of recovery, which isn't going to matter. My Empoleon's pretty much dead at this point. So he goes for an Aerial Ace, so this Dragonite has a weird moveset on it. So now I'm going to go into my Ambipom just to fake out and break the multi-scale. And that does a lot more than what I thought, but it turns out he was not multi-scale. So he has the inner focus, so he doesn't flinch, and he gets an Earthquake off on me. And that does do a lot. So I don't U-turn, I switch out straight into my Noivern, and predicting the Earthquake again. But here I realize that I don't run Dragon Pulse on my Noivern, which I probably should. So yeah, I go for a Dark Pulse instead, which doesn't do enough to kill it, and I get hit by the Outrage. So my Noivern is out. So I'm going to send in my Dugtrio here, just to kill it with a quick Rock Slide. So I am down 2 to his 1. So he sends out his Mamoswine now, and I didn't really know what to do at this point. Didn't really want to switch anything in, so I just go for an Earthquake just to try to get a little bit of damage off on him. And that does a decent amount, but he goes for his own Earthquake, and that does kill my Dugtrio, just because I don't have any defense or health. So I'm going to go into my Metacham here. This is my Mega. So with Pure Power, Fake Out is going to do a lot. But doesn't do enough to kill it. So I just go for a Bullet Punch, just in case he decides to go for an Ice Shard. And that's a dead Mamoswine. So you send out this Chandelure here, and I'm predicting the Shadow Ball to hit me on my Psychic side. So I do switch into Ambipom, and that was a nice prediction on my part. He does go for the Shadow Ball, so my Ambipom is immune to that, and I go for the Pursuit, and it just barely hangs on. So he got lucky there, and he goes for the Flamethrower, which is going to kill my Ambipom. And that was a critical hit, but I did want to save my Ambipom for later, so it's kind of disappointing. But I go for the Bullet Punch because Fake Out's not going to affect it, and I get the Chandelure out. So here comes into Caesar, and just wasn't really sure what he was going to do with that, so I do switch and go into my Trevenant just to take whatever he uses. But he goes for an Aerial Ace. So yeah, did not see that one coming. And I get my Citrus Berry recovery, and I don't think I can take another hit, so I just go for the Leech Seed, I believe, as he sends in his Ninetales. And no, I went for the Will-O-Wisp to try and burn it. So yeah, that Ninetales is gonna absorb that Will-O-Wisp. So that was really nice on his part, and he goes for a Calm Mind here. So yeah, I pretty much just wanted to sack my Trevenant at this point. It wasn't gonna do anything for me. So I went for a Shadow Claw, which wasn't sure if that was the best move. But he does hit with the Fire Blast, so that is a dead Trevenant. And now I can send in my Medicham and fake out this thing. So I believe that Medicham is my only Pokemon left. So I still have to face the Scizor and the Gardevoir. And right here he reveals that this is Mega Scizor. So I go for the high jump kick to get the super effective on the steel, and it does knock it out. So now it's just my Mega Medicham against his Gardevoir. And I do have the Stealth Rocks up, which does get a little bit more damage on it. So here I go for the Bullet Punch, and he just barely holds on there, and that Moonblast is gonna kill my Medicham. So yeah, good game, Jasson. Thanks for a great battle. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever. If you want a battle, leave your friend code. And yeah, thanks for watching.